Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for the love shown on my previous post, which is the first post on this channel. I appreciate your love so much, guys. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how to draw a perfect looking eyebrow. Guys, this is important. It is important. So guys, I'm spinning a lot of tips, so sit back and watch this video. So guys, the first thing I do when drawing my eyebrows is I use a brow tamer. This is the brand I use, TM Essentials brow tamer. I use a little portion of it, so I just apply it on my eyebrow by brushing it in an upward direction. So I do that for the other side. You just need a little amount of this. I figured out that when I use excess of this, or when it extends to my skin area, it becomes oily, like that part becomes oily. So I make sure I use very little amount of this. I rarely trim my eyebrows because they grow really late, so I don't trim my eyebrows often. So now the important things to consider when drawing your eyebrows is the starting point, where the eyebrow arcs and where it stops. So you have to start from here, the inner corner of your eyes. You see that right here? It arcs here. You look straight, trace it with your eyeball, the black one. You just trace from this part of your nose, the black eyeball, and then where the pencil lands is where you draw your arc. So right here, and then it arcs here, measuring from this angle, stops here. It stops here. Yeah, so drawing it, you want to draw a stroke, a straight line. Make sure it doesn't extend beyond your natural lines. And then this is where it should stop. It shouldn't exceed that point, and you should make sure it gets to that point, else your eyebrows will look awkward kind of. So now the next thing I want to do is to draw the upper outline. But doing this, I have to ensure I don't start from the front, because then my brows will look so artificial. So I'm gonna start from here. Like I said, this is the arc, so that's where you want your arc to be. And then you join it. So the next thing I want to do is the other side. The next thing I want to do is to gently use this pencil to like draw some strokes. And then now I'm just gonna go over it with my Usher's brow gel. This gel is really good, guys. It's the truth. I really like this brow gel. It gives me that natural look. I'm sure you guys would see when I'm done applying. So I just brush my eyebrows in an upward direction, just like I'm doing now. So the next thing I want to do is to highlight my eyebrows. I use Elipre concealers. So for the lower part of my eyebrows, I'm gonna use Cool Tan. I don't know if you said that okay. So I'm just gonna take a little portion of this, put it behind my hand, and then I'll use this brush to highlight my eyebrows. I like to use a flat brush because it just gives you the exact precision you want. So I'm just gonna take a little portion of it, gently trace the eyebrows. if you're not really good at this yet, I would recommend you go, you know, gently, because if you're moving too fast, you won't have that straight and neat line. So just go gently. There's an important part of highlighting the eyebrow, which is the blending. You need to be mindful of how you blend your eyebrows, and all you have to do is just drag down the concealer you applied. Drag it down so you have enough space to blend, because if you don't drag it down and you want to blend just like that, like we had the concealer right here before, if you blend it right there, you end up messing up your eyebrows. So I'll recommend you drag it down before you start to blend. So now the next thing I'm gonna do is to use a darker shade, which is yeah, so I'm just gonna use a darker shade Espresso for the front part and the end of the brows. I'm just gonna apply little amounts behind my palm. Yeah, so I like to do this because it gives me that natural look. So I use the same darker shade for the toe. So now I'm just going to blend it. I like to position my hand this way. Doing this makes it easier. Sometimes it might be hard, but I figured that if you position your hand this way, that way you see what you're doing clearly, and then you don't get to clean off your eyebrow or mess it up. So when you get to the arc, you just move your hand a bit, like you change the position a bit. And then you drag it out so it's easy to blend, because in everything you do, blending is key. It's really important. So I don't highlight all the way to the front because I just want that natural looking eyebrow. So now I'm just gonna blend. My eyebrows. And then I'll do the other side. So now there is something I want to address, which is trying to balance like the shape of your eyebrows, because if you guys notice, they're kind of looking different. So now I see that my arc here is it's soft and kind of smaller, so I think I want to reduce the size of this arc. So if you prefer this one, you have to raise this one, and if you prefer this, you make this one smaller. So that's what I'm doing right now. all you have to do is position your hand, make your hand straight and balanced, because if your hand is not balanced, you start shaking, and that's not good for the eyebrows. You just need like a very neat and precise line. So guys, that's it for drawing your eyebrows. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. I love new subscribers. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.